Look at the view out there, it's crazy. There's an old lake bed over here. Big waste pile down below us. It's been churned up a little bit for some reason. The portal behind me here. Watch out for snakes, Julie. They kind of like to hang out in these little areas. It's this conglomerate. Look at that piece hanging right there. That looks like it would come down, doesn't it? I would knock it down, but I don't know what else it would bring with it. Cave in the whole portal and we'd be stuck in here. There's another big cave ahead of us I can see. See if we can get past it. Looks like there's a little room there.
Sorry, I didn't ask him.
Oh yeah, we can get through here. Once again, kind of a fractured slash conglomerate type material. Big spacious attic, nice and cool. Probably about 6 or 7 feet tall. We'll let Miss Julie get ahead of me. No timbering in all these mines up in here. Or, I shouldn't say no. Minimal. Must be fairly solid, even though it looks real crumbly. Have a nice trip. We'll see you next fall. There's a big pair of natural timbers. I always like seeing these. Oh boy, look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? That's some old stuff there. These timbers smell kind of sweet, don't they? Mm-hmm. Kind of sweet sap. There's a chute down in this crosscut. That looks like the face of something right here, doesn't it? Well, there's a huge waste pile outside. There's got to be more to this than that. What we've seen so far, but yeah, this is the face here. So either they ran out of vein or missed something or were trying to intersect something.
It goes to the right a little bit.
Okay. This would be a left coming in. I can't really see up there. Yeah, it does. It's going to be some crawling though if you want to get in there. There's some old timbers and a pretty cool looking chute. Might be fun to get over there. Let's take the right first here. Ouch. It does go right, doesn't it?
Yeah. A little bit.
Let's at least go to that chute. Does it continue on?
There's a shaft over here.
Okay. Here's a chute that goes up. It's sitting on a big natural timber. It's got a couple of gates in it that are closed. Looks like some square nail construction. And look at how they've just made a piece of, a piece of wood for that to hold the gate in. Made it out of like a chunk of split wood, almost like a piece of firewood. Now there was a lift here. You can see the bracing for the shaft there, or the support for the shaft. Can't quite get a look down here. Definitely wants to pitch you in there,
Yeah.
which I don't really want to go. Oh, it's not real deep. I wonder if it's a level down there.
Look to your left and see.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A room?
Yeah. It's still out here too. This is a pillar or like a, you know what I mean?
It'd be kind of fun to get down there though, wouldn't it? So we're back here at this winze. We went and got some rope. And we're going to try and go down this area to see what's down here. Oh, I'll throw my flashlight down there.
Yeah. Let's go over here.
This one does have a skip ladder about halfway down, so hopefully we can climb on that. But other than that, this is why we don't always carry our stuff in every mine, because it's a lot of stuff to carry. I have here a soft ladder, or it's sometimes called an étreur. Étreur, it's a French word. But this is going to get me down. There's a little piece down here I think I can just climb down to, and then I'll hook onto our main rope, which, if Julie shows behind you, is anchored onto a chute. And we've got it double anchored, and then it's backed up behind that chute onto another piece of wood, a stall of some sort. So let's go down and see what we find down here. I'm going to attempt to get on this thing without killing myself. And I got this on here with a Prusik loop, and this will hold. Alright, we'll see you later. Okay, I got down the chair. Now I can hook up to my rope here. We got a rope anchor there. Okay. There's some loose rock down here.
Okay.
I'm on the rope. I think I'm just going to rappel down.
Okay.
Anchor looks okay.
Yeah, everything looks good.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of rungs missing. Pretty broken up.
Is it? Well, good thing you have a rope.
This is looking back up the little winze I just came down. It's actually a pretty nice area that's been taken out of here. Pretty good size. Not real deep here, but it is a pretty good size area. So let's look over here. It doesn't go real far. I've already looked over here. And it's pretty dusty. I smell some dead animals somewhere. We've stoped this area here. It also goes pretty high up that way. And then there you can see there's a chute coming down there. They would have come down and they would have loaded up the skip car right here. I see some fur down in here. looks like at least one rabbit and this long-legged thing is a rabbit. It almost looks like a fox ear sticking out over here, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe it's just one fox. I can't really tell. It's pretty old. Okay, I turn that animal around. It looks like it's a fox. And then there's something else over here. It might be another fox or a rabbit. It's amazing the number of dead animals you find in mines, that they must fall down in here somehow. And let's check this thing out. We see these things too once in a while. I don't know what they're sifting. This is Merrick. Oh, upside down. Spalding and Merrick Company. Oh no, Spalding and Merrick, Chicago. So going this other way. This is below this big chute here. I think it'll let me go underneath it. They've got a pocket dug out there for some reason. Check this out. What's this? Oh, cool. This is, you've seen the modern survey tags. I can't read anything on this one, but this would have been the old survey tags where they would, I believe anyway, that they would hang this on the wall and write on there the location or whatever they were trying to describe, the location and what they found. That's pretty cool. Boy, that's an old one. And then this is up in this other side. There's a pretty good sized stope up here. If I can get up here. Uh-oh. I thought something was collapsing. So there's a pretty good stope up here. That's pretty much straight up. And this is looking back up. Back up at the chute. Kind of a makeshift chute. And right down there is the base of the ladder that I came down. So not a whole lot down here, but kind of neat to see. So let's go back up and we'll get out of this one and we'll go see if there's something else we can do. So this is what this little tag would have looked like on the wall. It was not there when I found it, but this is what the surveyors or the assessors would have used to mark a location. Now I noticed something else here. It looks like they've cut in some footholds all the way up this thing, where they could have just scrambled right up this deal. See those? Unless they had something else there, but those look like footholds that are dug right in there. So the miners were also rock climbers. And then this is looking back up where I have to go in just a minute. Alright, let's go back up.
He's making his way back up. Ladder is really useless. So he's jugging up. Alright, home stretch. Here you go. Up the little ladder.
Yeah, these are handy for when you're going over an edge like that, because you can get stuck in a pretty big way, which we have both done. And if you just get a few steps, anytime you're going over a sharp edge like that when you're rappelling, you need something like this to get up the last few feet.
There you go.
There you have it. Now we get to clean up our mess.
Okay.
Alright, there's the last look down the little winze I was down. This way is caved. It did go further at one time, I think, but I'll squeeze through here a little bit and see what we have over this side. Looks like there's a little room here anyway, and some old timbering. I'll take it from here on the camera work.
Okay.
That's what I just came through. Come in here, there's some old, looks like cedar or juniper timbering or something like that. And there's a wall they built there to block it off. Don't know where that might have gone. Wall here too with some stress on it. Apparently this is the vein where this red is. And that doesn't really go very far. Wow, look at this, an egg. Now who's in here laying an egg? It's a brown, oh, pretty good sized egg. A reptile of some sort, perhaps, or a tortoise. Kind of a strange looking area in here. That's back the way I came again. Here's this big natural timber. It goes up a little bit. And it goes back down there. I don't know where that goes. I'm afraid to crawl in there. I might not get out. And this just goes to a little area that's been taken out. Looks the shape of a traditional ladder almost. And then to the right here, just more that they've taken. Look at the old soot up in the back of this little area. That's back down the way I came. I could crawl down in there, but I don't know.
Tom's gonna check out the stope up here. Maybe.
I can get up. I don't know if I can get back down.
Getting down might be a little tricky. It's a huge stope up there. So he just came from
Alright.
down there, and oh jeez. And over here is that winze, which wants to pitch you right in there. So we gotta be careful. I'm gonna move out of the way because Tom's throwing some rocks down.
Climbed up in this stope. It's pretty good size. I came up from down there where all the dust is. And it goes up this way. A little ways further. Oops. It's very loose and very crumbly rock here. And this is behind me. And this is the way I came from. So kind of neat. We're backtracking. We're retreating. The other way did go continue on with a little crawling. Okay, let's see if I can get past this thing. Julie's gonna stay back for a second. This looks a little bit unstable. I'm looking up into a stope here. I like those natural stalls too, boy, they're cool. And this is all old full timbers. Oh, that's cool. It goes up to a big chute here. And then I don't know, ouch. I don't know about after that. I think that's going to be it. There's also a shaft going down. We can't get down there. Okay, here's this chute. So there was a support timber here on this. See how that is on the right side? There was one here on the left, which is the bottom of it has fallen out, and I believe it's probably sitting right here. So this is just hanging here on one-sided support. Not the safest thing in the world, but these old natural timber sets are really awesome to see. You just don't make them like that anymore, do they? And there's something that goes down here, but it's too dangerous to go down there. I am not going down there. Probably not much anyway. You can see there were tracks in here too that go across this. And it probably went further that way, but it's all caved now. So that's the story. This is looking up into a stope. Julie's back there. So I haven't come in real far. Ouch. And then this, looking up to a small stope. 2x4 just sitting there. So that's about all there is to see in this one. Well, the timbering was sure interesting. It's too bad it's caved because there's a pretty big waste pile out here, and I'm sure this was much larger. So that's it for this one. We're almost back to the portal. Thanks for watching the video. We will see you on the next one, and I'm sure it won't be long because there's a lot of mines around here. There's the Jeep right outside the portal. How easy is that? Bye, Julie.
Bye, guys.